Hey, what's going on, guys? It's LuceyGoosey or Kyle, and welcome to my week 3 of the Oshean League for our team builder and our battle, going up against the Denver Numels and Coach the Master. This is going to be a really tough game for us, I feel like. I've gone back and forth, and I've actually tried to record this twice already. However, I've made a lot of changes in my team prep, and I don't really know if that's a good idea or a bad idea. It shows the lack of preparation I've had for this game, I guess, but I keep going back and forth and deciding what mons I want to defensively counter others and what mons I want to be able to wall break, and I don't even have a win condition for this game, so I'm not 100% sure what I want to do for this one. The guy that I'm facing was talking in Discord saying that he thought that I had the better team matchup, and I just don't see a way I can win this game. It's really difficult. I'm going to do everything I can, but overall, I don't know how I'm going to be able to do this. Like, there's nothing I have on my team that I feel like can win this game for me, like, late game. The only way I can really win this game is if I take mons out early and don't have to worry about setting up and sweeping at the end or anything like that. And I've gone back and forth with how I want to break down mons, and I had Toxic Spikes on the team with Tentacruel, took that off. I had Scarf Rotom, took that off, and then I didn't have Paloswine. I went back and forth of whether I wanted Paloswine or not, and it's just been a big jumble of what this team build has gone into, and I've gotten real frustrated actually with this team build, and I'm just hoping we can pull through. I think this game is going to involve a lot of predictions on my part to actually get the right footing in this game. The lead is going to be super important, because if he leads something like Mega Mawile and I don't have the correct lead, Rotom's going to have to take a ton of damage right off the bat, which I don't really want. And also hazard control is a big problem for me in this game. Like I said, I originally wanted to have Toxic Spikes, but that ended up not working out because Tentacruel just can't really take hits in this game. The only things it could really take hits from is like slightly Mega Mawile and then like Blacephalon and Salazzle. And I felt like I needed something else to do that. So I just went back and forth so many different times on what I wanted to do in this game. And if he ends up getting a hazard against me like the webs, it's going to be really difficult for me to get rid of them. Hopefully he doesn't bring rocks. The only thing that he could really have rocks on his team is I think Mawile gets it. But other than that, like Lycanroc's not going to come. And so that's the only way I can see rocks getting up. But Spikes Diggersby, like a Sash Diggersby with Spikes, could be really annoying. So a lot of things I have to look out for there. But my main concerns are those three Pokemon you see at the very top. Offensively switching into them, or defensively switching into them, is very difficult. Salamence, I just don't have a switch in, period. It's very difficult for me to switch into Salamence, and so the way I beat Salamence is with priority, if it's a Dragon Dance set. And Blacephalon, I don't know how I'm going to beat Blacephalon in this game. If it's Scarf Blacephalon, I just have to hope that my things have enough health to be able to take hits from it. So hopefully that works out. And then defensively, Slowking and Scrafty are super hard for my team to deal with. Intimidate Scrafty, I really can't put, a lot of damage on, which kind of stinks. And Slowking with Regenerator is just going to be really hard for me to break down. But overall, I'm going to try my best in this battle. I'll go over the team I'm bringing, even though it's changed a lot of times. I'll try to explain all my EV spreads and everything, and hopefully we can pick up a W this week. This is a divisional matchup, so it matters a lot. We're both 2-0. And so, yeah, this match could matter a lot for a playoff picture, even though it's only 2 weeks into the season. It is nice to think about this type of things and see where we're at. So, first Pokemon I'm bringing is going to be the Zygarde. I'll hop into the team builder here. I originally had a Coil set. Actually, I originally had a Banded set. Then I switched it to Coil, and now it's back to Banded. I think it's just more important to break holes with this Zygarde rather than go for game with it. It was like Coil, substitute 1000 Arrows E-Speed with the Ground EMZ, and I felt like that could do really well for a late game sweep. However, I think Slowking's gonna have the Ice Beam. I was originally thinking, well, if it's Dragon Tail and I sub up and then Coil, it can't break my sub, but I think it's gonna have the Ice Beam, and coiling up on that wouldn't be great. And Scrafty, I think, is gonna be his main switch in anyway, so I have superpower for that. And I don't know, I think if Scrafty does come to this match, Scrafty will be the check to Zygarde, and I will double out into the next Pokemon that's showing up. But anyways, my speed tier outspeeds max speed Decidueye if it happens to come, but that also outspeeds max speed Diggersby, I believe. Well, Diggersby actually might be faster than Decidueye. Let me look at a calc real quick, because I think it actually is faster, so maybe I want to put more speed. Yeah, it is faster, but if it does come, it's probably going to be Adamant. Could have Ice Punch, that's the one thing. I don't know. I think it's actually safe to outspeed max speed Diggersby, so that's going to be 281. Let me switch that real quick. Sorry for all this live editing on the team build, but I mean, this means Zygarde has like no bulk, but I don't know. Do I really want to go with that much? I mean, I could go Jolly, but I really want to be Choice Band Adamant. I have switch-ins to Diggersby. I think I'm gonna go outspeed. I'm gonna go back to the Decidueye. I can't put that much speed on this. 263 where I want to be. That rhymed. Alright, cool. So, yeah, I want Zygarde at bulk. So, that's going to be our Zygarde set. Sorry for all this live editing on the team building. Like I said, I've just been really flustered and don't really know what I want to do in this match. But I'm just going to keep it like that. I think that's fine. And we'll move on to the next Pokemon, which is going to be Shaman making its season debut. Shaman is here, and I'm bringing a pretty interesting set. Dazzling Gleam for this Scrafty. That's about it. That's the only real thing I want to hit with the Dazzling Gleam. Salamence as well, if I can predict Salamence coming in on me, but I don't think Salamence would come in. But yeah, Salamence could be good to hit with that Dazzling Gleam. I think it's going to be Z-Fly, so I don't really want to stay in on the Salamence, but we'll have to see. My speed tier is to outspeed the Diggersby, as you guys saw. It's a 281. And then, yeah, Leech Seed is going to be really nice if I can catch anything with Leech Seed. I also can predict the Slowking coming in. Basically, if my Zygarde is in and Slowking or Scrafty is there, I know one of those is the check, and I will double out into my Shaman accordingly. There's no way that he would stay in with Mawile and, like, click Ice Punch, and there's no way that he would stay in. The only thing I can see him staying in with is like Salamence and clicking Draco, but if it is Salamence, then I have a different switch in. It's not going to be my Shaman. So yeah, I do think that this is the right way to go. Shaman is bulky in this match, but it also is offensive. It can 2-hit KO the Slowking, it can 2-hit KO the Scrafty, and that's really important to break down both of those, as well as just being able to take a lot of hits. Also, a big problem in this match is I don't really have anything to check Galvantula, but I don't know if it's necessarily going to come, and if it does come, I'm just going to hope that I can beat it through priority. Anyways, next Pokemon I'm bringing is going to be the Mandibuzz. Amanda's coming back this week with Knockoff Foul Play, U-Turn Roost with the Leftovers, Spadef set to take hits from the Blacephalon. I don't know if this is actually what I want to go with. Like I said, I think this could be really good Fizdef, but it's not going to take a Play Rough from Mawile, so yeah, this is going to be my Blacephalon check. It can also switch into the Slowking if I need it to, and yeah, I think it's going to be overall pretty decent. I'm hoping that it will come through and do some work for me. Like I said, this isn't a good Galvantula switch in though, and unfortunately I just don't have the greatest things for that. It also switches into Decidueye's Dual Stab, which is really good. Next Pokemon I'm bringing is going to be the Rotom. I went back and forth on Rotom as well. It was a Scarf set, now it's a bulky defensive set to switch into the Mawile. Figured that was probably a good idea, and so that's what we're going to be going with the full Fizdef Rotom with Volt Switch, Overheat, Foul Play, Defog. I don't know why I really went with this moveset. Like, I really want Thunderbolt to hit the Slowking, and I just don't really know if I want Thunderbolt over the Foul Play, because Salamence could set up on me if I don't have the Foul Play. But then again, I bet Thunderbolt puts it in the range of the priority I have on my team, so I'm actually going to put Thunderbolt on there because I want to be able to touch the Slowking for some damage here, especially if it's a Fizdef set. Thunderbolt's going to do a lot of damage, but I don't know, he's not going to stay in. That's the only thing. Foul Play could be really good in this matchup. And I also want to be able to touch the Blacephalon, so I'm going to go Foul Play, actually. Yeah, I don't know why I keep going back and forth on everything, but full Fizdef set. Next Pokemon I'm bringing is Metagross. Metagross I went back and forth on. It was a substitute set at first because of Sucker Punch, but then I decided I need Ice Punch because if I don't have the Ice Punch, then Salamence can set up on me. However, I think I am going to change it back to substitute, because I did change something on the team that makes me feel more comfortable in putting substitute on here, because I can Thunder Punch it, and then Thunder Punch plus Bullet Punch puts it in the range of Zygarde E-Speed, so I'm okay with that 100%, actually not having the Ice Punch on my Metagross now, because my last Pokemon I'm bringing is actually Piloswine, which I have to put both on the thing. There we go. Piloswine is my last Pokemon I'm bringing. Went back and forth on it, and I decided Salamence is just so much of a threat. I need to bring Piloswine over Tentacruel. I originally had the Toxic Spikes, now I'm bringing Stealth Rocks, and Stealth Rocks was able to break down his team a lot. I also can live any hit from the Mawile. Hopefully we're faster. Actually, Mawile, and I think, has the same speed, so I might want to put some speed on here in case he has no speed on his Mawile. So we'll just go 4 and then be like that, or maybe I go 8. I think I'll go 8, just in case. But yeah, we can outspeed Mawile, hit him with an Earthquake, and do a lot of damage. We're an Adamant set so that we can do a lot of damage to the Salamence. Actually, I want to look at the calc and see if I can take down a little bit of investment on attack, but I'll do that after this team builder. So anyways, that's the team we've got going into this match. I just got DM'd by the coach that's facing me, and yeah, we're going to get into this match pretty quickly. So hopefully you guys all enjoyed this team builder, and now we'll get into the battle. Alrighty guys, we are here with the battle. I just challenged my opponent, at least I hope this is his account. That's what he played under last week, so I'm hoping this is him. Yep, there we go. And he is here at time. And let's see. No Galvantula, yes Diggersby, and everything else is right, except we don't see Blacephalon, we see Salazzle. Alright, he brought all of his free agent transactions, actually. Diggersby, Crafty, and Salazzle. I believe those were his 3. So kind of crazy. But I should have expected that, because I've done that before, where, like, I brought both of my all of my free agent transactions before to games. Find all of these. Put them on the thingy. So Blacephalon doesn't come, instead Salazzle comes, which I'm fine with. Nasty Plot could be something to be scared of, and then Diggersby comes over Galvantula, which is good, because I didn't want to have to deal with webs. I'm cool with that. Except I did have Clear Body on Metagross just before Mega Evolution. So, yep, both Scrafty and Slowking come, which was something I was afraid of. Some people are joining, so I'm just going to mute spectators. And alright, I think I want to lead with Zygarde. I don't really know what he wants to lead with. He actually could lead with Diggersby, and that would be a pretty good lead with him. But I've led Paloswine in both my matches before this, so I feel like he's going to lead with something to counter Paloswine. He could also lead with Slowking, because Slowking's a pretty decent lead for him, which would make me want to go Shaman. Shaman's not a bad lead against anything except for Ments and Salazzle. He leads Ments, that's just crazy. And I just don't see Salazzle as a lead. I mean, I could just go Rotom and be really safe. I think Rotom's probably my safe lead. I think he just goes, I think Slowking is his lead. Which makes me want to lead with Shaman. So I think I'm going to do that. I'll lead with Shaman. And he does lead with Slowking. So we get a free Leech Seed off. He didn't bring Decidueye. I don't know what he wants to go into here. Let's think about this. Because he doesn't know my set. And so he could just go out into his Salamence. And I could get the Leech Seed off on that. Or I could go for Dazzling Gleam. Or he could go out into his Mawile. I mean, I want to click Dazzling Gleam right here. But Mawile is a likely switch too, so I'll click Leech Seed. I don't think he's going to stay in. Like, unless he's like a Calm Mind variant, or he's Assault Vest, but I'm just going to click the Leech Seed. If Ments comes in, I don't think I'm too afraid of Ments right now. I have some decent switch-ins. I don't know, clicking Dazzling Gleam could be the play here. Gotta think about that. Like, imagine if he goes Salazzle, I'm kind of put on the back foot if I click Dazzling. I think my best middle ground play is to click Leech Seed here, so that's what I'm going to do. If Ments does come in, I will have to go out into Paloswine, I think. And if he clicks the Z Outrage, hopefully we live it. I did change up the Paloswine set a lot, guys. I'll show you it in the calc. That is our Paloswine set. So, if he's Yachi Berry, then he's going to live a hit, but I'm not too afraid of that because even Ice Shard from Yachi Berry will put it in the range of and Zygarde E-Speed, especially after Rocks. So, yep, Scrafty comes in. So if we had clicked Dazzling Gleam, imagine how cool that would have been. However, I don't think he expects Dazzling Gleam here because, like, I don't know. He could just scout out for the Dazzling Gleam, but I don't know. He could be Assault Vest, and Dazzling Gleam would still do a lot. So I'm going to just click the Dazzling Gleam. He does go Salazzle, so predicting the Dazzling Gleam goes Salazzle. My switch into this is Mandibuzz, unfortunately, because that's my Spadef Pokemon, so I'll just go into that. He could go for the Substitute, which could be crazy, or he could go for... Actually, let's kind of look at the Salazzle set. Yeah, I figured he would Scout for it. I just should have predicted that. Yeah, I can't actually die to anything from the Salazzle unless it's a Z move. However, I think my best interest is to go Mandibuzz here. I want to see how well I take hits from this thing. Yeah, Mandibuzz is my play. So we'll go out into Mandibuzz, take the Sludge Wave easily, and we can click U-turn here because I don't think he's going to want to stay in, or we can click Knock Off on the likely Mawile. So that's probably not a good idea. I mean, how much is Foul Play going to do to Mawile? because I feel like it will do a lot, but oh, it's not Mega Evolved yet, so it won't actually do too much. So let's U-turn. Yeah, I highly doubt he's gonna stay in, and I'm gonna guess he's gonna go in the Mawile, which gives me either a Rotom or a Piloswine switch, so I like that. Or even Zygarde, actually, which I like Zygarde because then I can just get more damage off on that Scrafty. Or Slowking, like whatever he wants to bring in, I'm fine with that. But I don't see him staying in here, and if he does stay in, that's fine. He'll probably click the Fire-type move. I'll just go out into my Piloswine. Or I can go out in a Zygarde, but that's risking a burn, and also he's fast there. But yeah, getting rocks up in this match is pretty important. I don't like seeing Diggersby, because I don't have the best switch-ins. But he probably doesn't have anything to hit Rotom with, so that's good. Return's probably his best move to hit Rotom if he even has it. And I did end up bringing Piloswine, which is good. But yeah, I'm guessing Mawile comes in here. You want to get Mawile in as soon as possible, and he actually goes for Toxic, so I'm okay with that. It's not a big deal. I can get the free Zygarde switch in. I can also go Mega Metagross because I know... Well, I don't know if I'm faster than this. The thing is, I made Metagross faster than my fastest Pokemon that he'd be speed creeping, so he'd be speed creeping my base 100, Shaman, and I made my Metagross faster than max speed Shaman. So, I could be faster than him, I could not be. I'm guessing he probably has the HP Ice, which I don't want to have to, you know, take that from my Zygarde. Because I don't even know if I can live it. I don't know why I'm putting these in the Calthera. So HP Ice would do a ton of damage to me. Extreme Feed does a ton of damage to him. I want to do that. I want to check that though. And a Buzz. Went for Sludge Wave, yeah, so he's basically max special attack, max. I could also go Rotom. I think my best play is just to go Piloswine, get up my rocks here. He can't really touch me, and I don't need Piloswine alive. Well, I don't need it to be healthy, I just need it to be alive, so I think he'll probably go Slowking here, and I'm just gonna click my rocks. I mean, he could go for Toxic again. I don't really want to happen, so I might just click Earthquake. But I don't think he's gonna Toxic me. Like, it would be really dumb of him to let his Salazzle just go down to get off a Toxic. I mean, he doesn't have a switch into Earthquake, so I'll just go for Earthquake. I think Scrafty's probably gonna come in here, which is fine. I don't want to have a getting rocks up is not a wasted turn, even if he does Toxic. So I'm gonna get my rocks up. This could give a while. Overall, my best play is to click Stealth Rocks, but I have a feeling that Earthquake is going to be decent. If he goes Slowking, then it's not. So that's what I'm kind of stuck at. I can go like hard switch into Shaman, be really risky, or hard switch into Rotom, which is not as risky. But I think I'm just going to go for my rocks here, and he does go Slowking, so I'm okay with that. If I hard switch into Shaman, that would have been a really good play, but okay. I don't know what he'd go for here, but I think Shaman's fine. I don't think there's anything he can do that will make my Shaman... Well, he could Ice Beam. I could go Mandibuzz and take the Ice Beam pretty easily. I can go Shaman. Yeah, I think he probably Ice Beams here, actually. And I don't really want to take this, so... Actually, let me put my Shaman on the side, so it's easier for me to follow if my Pokemon's on this side. And he has Slowking. We don't know anything about the Slowking, just that he led with it. How much Seed Flare does? Oh, that's level 50. I was like, there's no way. Yeah. Ice Beam's probably gonna do a lot. This isn't the Slowking set I want. I want that. And if he goes for Ice Beam, gonna do about 50%. I'm okay with taking that. Goes for Trick Room, which I'm fine with. I can go for Seed Flare here, and I feel pretty fine with that. I don't want to click Leech Seed. Well, I'm clicking Leech Seed, to be honest. He probably actually goes into his Mawile here, which makes me want to go into Rotom. Mawile's going to be faster than Thunder Trick, but he can't touch me. So I think I might do that. There's no like Scald here. It just makes no sense for him. Could also go Swine if I want to. Or I just go lead seed. I'm gonna go lead seed. I don't see a problem in lead seeding. Like, maybe he goes Scrafty here and I should click Dazzling Gleam, but he's seen some of my set. He probably doesn't think I have Earth Power, which I don't. But I think he probably goes Mawile. And I'm fine with that. Actually, how much does Mawile gonna take from a Seed Flare before Mega Evolution? If it's an offensive Mawile, it's gonna take 50%. You know what? I'm gonna Seed Flare. Like, 50% is really good damage. And that's going to be putting it into range of a couple things. So, and in fact, it's in range of another one, and I can live any hit from the Mega Mawile, I'm assuming. Yeah. So he actually just goes for the Ice Beam. I click the Seed Flare. He's going to switch out for Regenerator. I'm going to click Leech. He actually stays in. I'm very confused with that play there. I mean, Shaman needs to be healthy, but is he really going to throw Slowking away like this? I think it's in my best interest to go Rotom here. Cool. Alright, so we got Rotom in against the Scrafty. Scrafty's going to be faster, most likely. Or, like, faster because Trick Room. My Rotom is Fizz Def. I think I can take any hit, but I don't know Scrafty's moveset very well. It could have, like, some sort of rock move that I don't know about. Can take a high jump kick, go for the over. I think it's like, I mean, he doesn't have a good switch in. Like, he could go back into his Slowking here. I could just click Volt Switch actually. Oh, Rotom take this damage though. Rotom needs to take hits from. He goes for Poison Jab, predicting the Shaman. So we get a free Volt Switch out. I can go out into my Zygarde. Let me calc that damage. So he's actually probably max HP. Yep, max HP. And Zygarde I think can kill with Outrage, but I don't want to give Mawile obviously a free switch. 1,000 arrows, that's a lot of damage. Doesn't kill from this range. I can go Shaman and click the Dazzling Gleam, but actually not click Dazzling Gleam. Like Leech Seed instead would be cool. Also go Mandibuzz. I think my best play is to go into play Zygarde and just click 1,000 arrows. I don't think he's got a move to hit me. He could have Ice Punch, but if he had Ice Punch, he would have clicked it there on Shaman, like predicting the Shaman, because that was the only thing that is weak to it. I mean, he's got to be looking at it and saying like, oh wow, I can live this. I can live 1,000 arrows. I'm just gonna go Shaman. I think it's okay to go Shaman here and just click the Dazzling Gleam. Or that could bring in the Salazzle, but I'm not afraid of the Salazzle. He also could bring in the Mawile, or even the I don't care. I can take that hit, and I can kill this thing the next turn if I want to, with Dazzling Gleam. And if I get rid of this thing, then I'm pretty happy. I think I could also probably do a lot of damage to Seed Flare. And if he just goes for, like, I don't know why he brought up Poison Jab. So Dazzling Gleam will kill, Seed Flare won't. But I don't want to give Mawile the free switch. I don't think he stays in here, and I want to double Leech Seed. Or just Seed Flare. I mean, he sees 3 of my moves. He's got to assume my last one's Earth Power, I'm guessing. Which might have been better than Psychic. The reason why I brought Psychic was because of... Actually, I don't know. Earth Power is probably better. There's a certain Pokemon I brought it because... I don't remember. Yeah, I'm going to click Dazzling Gleam. I think he's going to sack this off. But the reason he's staying in for so long, it might just be in my best interest to click Seed Flare. I'm actually going to do that. I know I need Shaman for the Slowking, but Slowking's so weak. It's going to be like 40% when it comes in. He doesn't have a switch into Zygarde anymore, which is great if I get rid of this thing, but that's why he's going to switch out. He's going to switch out into his Mawile. That's my guess. And if he doesn't, then that's fine. We put this thing in range of a lot of our team. Which means I get a free 1,000. Which will probably, he'll just sack this off at that point, and then he'll go out into, most likely his Salamence. And if he goes out in Salamence, I just click 1,000 arrows again. That's on. Or hard in the Pillow Swine, because Pillow Swine's healthy. But yeah, I know Cipher won't kill him here, but he's taking a long time to think about this. Probably thinking about Mawile switching in, which is a fine play. He probably is looking at like the Earth Power damage in case I predict it. His middle ground play would go Salamence, because if I went Earth Power, then yeah, actually Salamence seems like a pretty good play for him. So I'm gonna go Dazzling Gleam. If the Mawile comes in here, that's my bad. Oh, I can't do that. I can't do that and let Mawile come in for free. Like, that was my big part. Yeah, okay, so Salamence does come out. But F drop, no. Alright. So, he can probably just click the Dragon Dance here. I can go hard out into my Pillow Swine. And if he clicks any move, I'm pretty sure Pillow Swine lives any hit. And if it doesn't, if he goes for Z Outrage here and I don't live the hit, then that's fine. Zygarde, kill it. I mean, Metagross is faster at that point, and I just go into Metagross and click Thunder Punch. We do see that he's Moxie, so that makes me think he's Z-move for sure. I mean, I could click Dazzling Gleam here and win and hopefully be faster before he, you know, does this thing. That might just be my best play, is to click Dazzling Gleam. I've been holding. I did click it earlier, so he does know I have it. He goes for the Z-Fly, and that will kill our Shaman, which I'm fine with, because now I get to go out into my Pillow Swine and click Ice Shard. We know he's not Yachi, and, I mean, I could just click the Earthquake, because I know Slowking's going to come in here, but we're not taking risks today. Scrafty could come in as well. Makes me want to click Earthquake. Yeah, Slowking just came in. So, my fault for not, you know, doing that, but I think Earthquake might actually be able to kill this. Maybe if I was my set that I originally had, it would have. Yeah, what if I clicked Earthquake there? That would have been such a good play. But he's not Assault Vest, we know that. Earthquake's still going to kill him. I'm just going to click Earthquake. If he is faster than me, then I don't know. I'm just going to click the Earthquake. It should kill this, even if he's max defense. And he goes Scrafty, gets the Intimidate off, but I mean, that's damage on Scrafty that I really can use. And now he's going to go for the Fighting type move. My Rotom is probably my switch in here. I could also go into a few other things, like Mandibuzz could probably take a hit. But I think I'm going to go Rotom here. He probably takes Knockoff. Makes me want to go Mandibuzz. So I'm going to actually do Foul Play. Okay. Click U-turn. If I really want, I can click Roost, because he's probably faster than me. Click Roost. So, yeah, losing Shaman kind of sucks because I can't really kill this thing very easily. Yeah, I don't know. Losing Shaman kind of stinks. But, I mean, everything's getting worn down. Slowking's super... Like, Slowking's just gaining health now, which kind of sucks. I'm just going to take a turn. I think the best thing he can do here is click a Fighting type move. I can glow out into Rotom. I can go out into my Zygarde. I know he can't kill me with anything, and he's in range of 1,000 arrows now. Hoping he was faster than me. Dang it. Go out in the Rotom, but then I can't take hits from Mawile. I'm gonna go. I can take a hit. Poison Jab. I don't understand that. Why Poison Jab? I do not understand that. I think Overheat probably kills here. I have no reason to look at. It probably doesn't. I could have easily gone Zygarde there for free, and he just was giving it to me. So I don't know what the set is, but that was a weird play from, my opinion. I'm gonna click Overheat. I think it. Probably not actually. I can click Volt Switch. I mean, I can click Overheat, then click Volt Switch. I don't really know what this thing wants to do. Go Diggersby here. I mean, I wish I had the Will-O-Wisp now, because I would just Will-O-Wisp on this turn and feel completely fine about my play. Pillow Swine might actually be my win condition in this game. I don't know what he's thinking about here. He might be thinking about going in the this thing. Okay. I mean, I don't know what he wants to do. Like, this has been a weird match, and I don't know what my win con is at this point. I mean, it could just be E-Speed Zygarde, but, you know, Slowking's gonna be at like 55% now when it comes in. Oh, okay, so he's gonna... I'll just cut ahead in the video, guys. And he goes Mence, so I'm actually pretty happy. I mean, if I Volt Switch, I would have been even more happy, but this Mence isn't doing anything now, so that's at least good. I mean, I could, you know, hard switch out into Piloswine. I could click Volt Switch. Either way, this thing's gonna die unless it has Roost, but I'm just gonna hard switch out in Piloswine. He can't touch me. He goes for Dragon Claw. It's gonna do a little bit, but not anything crazy, and he's gonna sack this off here. So there's no point of keeping it. He doesn't have Hazard removal on this team, so I'll just click the Ice Shard and get the kill. And now it comes down to... actually, Metagross would have been a really good play there. I would have been able to easily take that hit. And now it's going to come down to... I think Metagross winning this game, actually. But now Zygarde can freely click, you know, a bunch of moves without me having to worry about something being faster. Like, the only thing faster than me now is Salazzle, and Salazzle can't touch me. Unless it's HP Ice. Yeah, I click free Earthquakes, too. That's really nice that now Piloswine can click free Earthquakes. Like, if I bring Piloswine in on the Slowking, or not the Slowking, but like the Salazzle, I think that's a free Earthquake for me. I think Scrafty comes in now. And I'm just gonna go into my Zygarde, I think. I don't know. Scrafty will be at like 50%, and then I can just click Superpower. However, Slowking's is switching, so maybe I just click 2,000 arrows and get a kill. Like, I don't think a Scrafty can 2-hit KO me. He didn't bring any ice coverage. I'm pretty sure Scrafty does get Ice Punch. I saw a little snippet of something there that I'll be uploading soon. Yeah, it does get Ice Punch, so I don't know. I'm confused about that. But Mega Mawile finally hits the field. I'm going to look at the calc here. I don't think he can kill me in one hit. I think I'm just going to click the Earthquake. I could be faster. I'm clicking Earthquake. He has the Iron Head. I am faster. Let's go. Speed tiers. And he does kill me with the Iron Head, which I'm completely fine with because now I go out into Zygarde and I click the freest 1,000 arrows, or I can go and get a substitute up with my Metagross on the expected, whatchamacallit, Sucker Punch. I could also go Rotom and just click Overheat. Or Volt Switch would even kill, I think. Let's go Piloswine. That was not a speed tie. I had speed investment in my Piloswine. If he had none in his Mawile, then it was not a speed tie. I can take the Sucker Punch for 35%. Oh, he had Intimidate. That kind of sucks. He had Intimidate on his Mawile, but it didn't work. It was only Hyper Cutter. But also, yeah, like Zygarde, how much is Zygarde going to take from a Sucker Punch? 34. And that. The gross. Can you break my sub with anything else? Yeah, play Earthquake. I don't want to go Metagross and then. I'm just going to go Rotom. Rotom was here to stop this. If he goes Diggersby, that's fine. I'm faster, most likely. Well, I won't be faster, but that's okay. If he goes Diggersby, that's fine. And we know he's not max speed. We know he's probably just going to click Sucker Punch here. And I'll get a free switch out into anything of my choice. Salazzle's going to be the problem. Salazzle will probably... Salazzle's a problem. Diggersby's now a problem because I lost my Piloswine. Surprised Iron Head killed me there. Also my draft pick in a different league, but I mean, he could actually keep this thing around, and I could just click Overheat. I think I'm gonna do that in case the Diggersby comes in. Alright, we get the kill. If Diggersby does come in now, that's kind of a problem, but I do have the foul play. And I think that should do a lot of damage. I just need to put it in the range of E-Speed, so... Yeah, the reason I went for Overheat there is because... Yeah, okay. So, foul play if he goes for Swords Dance, if he's faster, Foul play is gonna do a lot of damage. -2 overheat. How much is it? Gonna do some decent damage. Foul play will do more if he's faster and goes. I'm gonna go for foul play. I just need to put him in range of bullet punch plus E-speed, which I don't know if I'm actually gonna be able to do. This might be game here. That's why volt switch should have been the play for me, but if he goes for swords dance, he goes for U-turn. Okay, I'll take that. I will take that. Probably Scrafty. Ooh, I will take that. Thank you. And I just click volt switch now. Or actually we go Manda Buzz here. Yep. And we click Roost. Okay. Game is gonna be close. I mean, I could just actually click knockoff, and Scrafty would probably come in. I'll click Roost because I think he's going to go for Sludge Wave here. And all I need to do is kill this, and then okay, he goes Fire Blast. Roost was the right play, and now I think I click U-turn. Or I can click knockoff, but I think Scrafty's going to come in. So he actually stays in. We're going to go for that. He only has the Fire Blast. Is that Bullet Punch range? Oh, I think his last move is HP Ice. I don't think that's Bullet Punch range. If it was, I'd definitely go. It's not. So I have to go Zygarde here, and unfortunately I might have to take an HP Ice. I mean, I could also go Rotom. Like, the thing is, I don't think Metagross is going to be faster. And he's just going to stack it off anyways. I can go Zygarde and click Extreme Speed, but that just, I don't know. This doesn't seem smart to me. So if I click Extreme Speed, that brings in the Scrafty, which I'd want. I just don't want it to bring in the Slowking and the Diggersby. I'll click Extreme. I hope Scrafty actually comes in here, but I think he's, well, Blazzle's his best answer to Metagross. I'm gonna click 1000 Arrows. If he has the HP Ice, he clicks it now. We know we live it. We'll live on some health. Be out of range of Quick Attack. He does have the HP Ice. Oh, we're not out of range of Quick Attack. We should have clicked. Should have clicked the E-Speed. Dang it! I just hope Scrafty comes. Scrafty comes in. I just want to go real. Dang it, dude. I knew it. Maybe we should have just clicked the E-Speed there. I didn't think that HP Ice was going to do that much. Was I looking at the wrong Zygarde set earlier? Or did I just read the calc wrong? Yeah, so he's modest. I should have calced damage. That was like a pretty high roll too, right? 83%. Yeah, he got the max roll. Which I think puts us in the range of Diggersby Quick Attack. Banded Quick Attack. He actually do a lot to... Probably does, or not Men's Metagross. Probably does a lot too. Well, he's like Scarf Diggersby. I'm not super afraid. I'm just gonna click the 1000 Arrows here. Let's go! Let's go, Zygarde! Yes! I'm like, there's a chance this kills. Looking at calcs, I'm pretty sure that was like a pretty high roll, but I remember looking at like BizDef Slowking and saying like I have a chance to kill it, even banded at 50. Yeah, that was probably a high roll if he was max defense, but now his play is probably to go into his Scrafty. I think he might be Scarf Diggersby because of the U-turn. And if that's the case, then I sack off Manda Buzz. But if he does go Scrafty here, I think I'm gonna go Rotom. If he goes, like, what if he goes for Dragon Dance? No, it's not a big deal. It'll be in range of E-speed. And if he goes for Dragon Dance, I don't even think he can kill Rotom in one shot, so he's gonna have to take it for heat too. Alright, man. This is a close game, guys. This is really close. Down to the wire. I don't think it's Scarf Diggersby. He would have gotten into it by now. And there's a chance Diggersby outspeeds us anyways. But I'm not gonna chance that. Actually, I can check the calc, his U-turn. 11.9 on Rotom. And I don't think he was Life Orb, but I don't think I saw Life Orb. I went up too far. No, no Life Orb. 11.9. He's not banded. What if he was Jolly? He could do 11.9 if he was Jolly, but it's more likely that he was Adamant. Actually, it's about the same likeliness. Alright. So we don't know. That was the only damage we saw out of him. I mean, no matter what, I want to go Mandibuzz here. I think his play is, well, not Mandibuzz, but Rotom if it's Scrafty, Mandibuzz if it's Diggersby. Actually, Rotom's probably better no matter what. So Scrafty does come out. He's gonna get the Intimidate off on me, and I'm just gonna go Rotom. I don't think he has anything. 1,000 arrows will only do like 30%. So, yep, he goes for Foul Play. I go for Overheat here. And this should be good to go. I think I go Overheat here and see what move he goes for, and then I go Metagross. Like Volt Switch out in the Metagross. He actually just goes Poison Jab, so I think I can Hard Switch into Metagross. I don't think he predicts that. And then I can... No, but I don't have anything to hit. Yeah, I'll click the Volt Switch. He does go Diggersby, actually. And I'm fine with clicking Foul Play here. I just need to put it in range of Zygarde. So if I had gone Metagross there, that would have actually not been the good play. But now that I can click the Foul Play, I think that's good. Foul Plays, 2 Foul Plays put this in the range of Zygarde. He goes for the return. We can calc that damage. I think this is game. I think that's Adamant. No, I want to check it out. Alright, let me... No, not Zygarde. What, Rotom? My brain is not working. Rotom. Return. He did 52%. That is Adamant. Okay. If he was Jolly, could he do much? Good if it was a max roll. Okay, he's gonna go Return again. I mean, if I go Zygarde and click E-Speed, that does a lot, but it doesn't kill. And he could have the Quick Attack. If I go Metagross, can I live an Earthquake? I mean, if I go Metagross, I should be faster. Yeah, I think I just go Metagross and click Earthquake. And because he switched in Scrafty before I Mega Evolved, Clear Body, ooh, that's nice. Because I switched in Scrafty before Mega Evolution, or he switched in Scrafty before I Mega Evolved, and so I had Clear Body, which made it that he can't intimidate me. That's really nice. So this should be game here. Even if Metagross doesn't pick up the kill and he goes for Earthquake, I have E-Speed on Zygarde, which if he has Quick Attack, that doesn't matter. Earthquake, I don't even know if it will kill me. Because I have some bulk on this. Actually, let me calc that. No. Diggersby, Adamant. Click this, please. Earthquake. Yeah, it probably will kill me. That's okay. There's nothing he can do here. Unless this thing is like Sucker Punch, but I don't think it. And he's almost in, like, I just need to put him in range of E-Speed. So like Bullet Punch probably is a decent play too, but it doesn't matter. He's not faster, unless he's... Well, he's scarfed. You know what? I think he might be scarfed. And I almost just threw away the game. Let's get Bullet Punch. I think there's a chance that he's scarfed adamant. And so we need to play smart. And we make the plays. Nice. If he was scarfed, we might have just thrown away the game if I didn't click Bullet Punch there. We're going to say GG. Whew. If that was scarfed, I'm glad that I clicked that when I did, because yeah, we had to ensure the win. So, that's going to be the win, 2-0. Your Coilers go undefeated, 3-0 to start out the Oshean League. That was a long match, guys, and I'm really sorry that I was so monotone throughout it, but I was thinking like 10 turns ahead that whole game. It was really tough to play out that winning scenario with like Intimidates and all that going around. Unfortunately, you didn't have the Intimidate on Mawile, but I don't think it mattered too much. It just meant I killed it with the Rotom instead of killing it with my Zygarde. So I don't think that's a big deal. But, yeah, anyways, hopefully you guys did all enjoy this Week 3 match, and hopefully you're excited for the rest of the Oshean League, as well as the MLBA, which is starting up soon. You guys should see a draft analysis for that coming up at any point. So, hopefully you guys did all enjoy. I'm out for now. Peace!